Hello and welcome. OpenAI recently launched its much-awaited GPT Store. So in this video, I'll quickly walk you through the GPT Store and explain some of the considerations if you want to create your own GPTs and publish it on the GPT Store. In addition, we will see whether you can make money with the GPT Store. And lastly, I'll be talking about the newly introduced ChatGPT team plan. Okay, let's get into it. So first things first is that you need to be a premium member in case you want to access the GPT Store. So here is my account, which is not a premium account. This is a regular account. And as you can see, there is no option for a GPT Store. This is when you go here, you can see upgrade to Plus. So if you upgrade to Plus, that basically means that you're a premium member, you can access the GPT Store. Otherwise, you cannot. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT, the premium account. So this is the premium account which I have. And as you can see, you have something called Explore GPTs. Okay. So once you go to Explore GPTs, you can see that it is very nicely organized. There's something called top picks. First of all, there is featured. So, you have curated top picks from this week. And then you have the trending GPTs, most popular GPTs by our community. So you can see some of them out there. So AI PDF is there, Scholar AI is there. And then, of course, you can actually hit see more to even find more GPTs like that. Okay. So there is Canva as well here, and Video GPT, Byweed, and so on and so forth. Okay, so after that is by ChatGPT. So these are GPTs which are actually made by OpenAI team. Okay, so they are in-house. And if you explore that, so you have DALL-E, which actually is for image generation. And then you have something called Sous Chef, which is actually, it gives you, let's explore this a little bit. Okay, so Sous Chef is a GPT which is created by OpenAI, and it'll give you recipes based on the foods you love and ingredients you have. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Now you should definitely explore that as well. Okay, the rest is DALL-E. So you have different GPTs based on DALL-E. Then there are different GPTs for writing, for productivity, for research and analysis, programming, education, lifestyle. You have couple of them for astrology here, and then tattoo GPT. I think there are lots and lots of GPTs right now, so it'll be pretty interesting to explore all of these, or at least some of them. And if you come up on the top, you have this, all these GPTs are very nicely organized in the menu right now. So you have topics, and if in case you want to go directly to that, you can just click on research or programming and you're taken right there. Also, there's a search bar. So let's say if you're looking for GPTs for a specific purpose. So in this case, let's say SEO. So you should be able to see, okay, so right here you have auto export dev for SEO, then you have rank math SEO optimized, then you have SEO. So there are quite a lot of GPTs out here. Next to them, you can see the chats as well. So they are being used by people at this point in time, okay. So next is, let's say if you are looking for something for, let's say, health. Okay, so let's explore what you have on health. So there's Healthy Chef, there is medical advice, there's therapy AI, and so on and so forth. So basically you have nutrition GPT as well. So I think there are lots and lots of GPTs. So it'll be pretty interesting to explore in the coming days. Now let's go back to the GPT Store. So this is the blog which they have, introducing the GPT Store. We are launching the GPT Store to help you find useful and popular custom versions of ChatGPT. Okay, and so let's explore what they are saying. It's been 2 months since we announced GPTs, and users have already created over 3 million versions of ChatGPT. Wow, that's 3 million. That's amazing. Okay, many builders have shared their GPTs for others to use. Today, we are starting to roll out the GPT Store to ChatGPT Plus. Okay, and so the rest is discover what's trending in the store. The store features a diverse range of GPTs developed by our partners and the community. Browse popular and trending GPTs on the community leaderboard, with categories like DALL-E and writing, research, programming, education, and so on and so forth. Okay, so they also tell you that new featured GPTs every week. So we'll also highlight useful and impactful GPTs. Some of the first featured GPTs include personalized trails. So they are actually telling you right here itself which are the featured ones. So most likely the team has actually gone through some of the GPTs, and these are the ones which actually would be very useful to be featured. So anyways, they'll be featuring it every week. Okay, So the next is include your GPTs in the store. So now if you're interested in creating your own GPTs, you can easily do that. So building your GPT is simple and doesn't require any coding skills. So you can easily do that. The only two conditions you need to meet is that one, it needs to be public, which is it should be for everyone. And the second is that you need to verify your builder profile settings. Now, if you want to create your own GPTs, I have 3 videos on that. So you can go to my YouTube channel called Flip Bytes. And if you go here and then click on videos, you can actually see these 3 videos, okay, out here. So the first one is build custom GPTs. So this tells you exactly how to build custom GPTs, using your own data. The second one is building custom GPTs with Zapier automation. So if you want to access Zapier and do some automation as well, so this you can create GPTs using this. And the third one is GPT tools tutorial, wherein if you want your GPT to have external access, so use API for getting data from external sources, you can use this. Okay. All right. So once you do that, so let's say you have created your GPT. Now these are the 2 conditions which you need to fulfill. So once your GPT is live, once you've created your GPT, the first thing is you need to make it public and the builder profile. So real quick, let's go to ChatGPT. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So if you go back to ChatGPT and you go to explore GPTs and you go to my GPTs, all right. So there are a couple of GPTs which I've created out here. And as you can see, this is the privacy, right? So it's set to only me, which basically means that the GPT store will not have access to this. Okay, so these will not be in the GPT store. However, the email Maven, which is public right now, it's for everyone, this will be on the GPT store. Let's go to, let me just show it to you. So when you go to LI Assistant, okay, and let's go here and say edit GPT. On the right hand top corner, you can say something like save. When you click on this, there is a publish to option. Okay, so when you publish to only me, all right, so only me is private. So no, it will not be featured on the GPT store. Same thing with anyone with the link. This option is good basically when you actually just want to share your GPT with a particular set of people and you don't want it to be listed on the GPT store. The third option is what you need if you want to showcase your GPT on the store. So if you see out here, your GPT will appear in the Explore GPT page. Okay. On a side note, I hope you're getting some value out of this video. And if you are, please click the like button. It really supports the channel and helps me create free content like this for you. Also, I love automation. And on this channel, my goal is to create many more videos where I show you step by step how to use AI for automating mundane and repetitive tasks for your business. So if you're interested in this topic, hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out when I post a new video. Okay, let's get back to our video. So the next thing what you need in order to create your GPT and put it on the store is verify your builder profile. Now I've already covered this in another video. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut that from that video and add it out here. So it's easier for you to see how to do this. Okay, I'm in ChatGPT and in my GPT section. Now, the second guideline is that you need to actually have your builder profile set up. Okay, so where do you find the builder profile? So when you click on the name, it comes to something called settings and beta. Now click on that and then you come to builder profile. So essentially what a builder profile is that it just says who's built the GPT, who's responsible for it, and so on and so forth. So if I close this, it says that complete verification to publish GPTs to everyone. Okay, so you need to do this. So OpenAI, in order to actually list you on the store, they need to know exactly who's created the GPT. All right. So I'm going to switch on the name, and then on the website, you need to do select a domain. All right. So verify domain. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my domain. So that's flipbytes.com, and I've not added that, and I say submit. All right. So it comes to manage domain and says that to verify ownership of flipbytes.com, navigate to your DNS provider and add a text record with this value. So it's pretty straightforward to do, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So flipbytes.com is hosted on SiteGround, okay? And that's where the DNS is managed from. So now if in case you have your domain registered on GoDaddy or Namecheap, it's pretty straightforward. It's very similar to do. Okay, so let's go to, since flipbytes.com is hosted on SiteGround.com, let's go to SiteGround. All right, so now in SiteGround, we are on something called a DNS zone editor. Okay, so in zone editor, so let's go back to the GPT. It says that in manage domain to verify ownership. Now, so in order to verify ownership, I need to add this text record. Okay, so just copy this, and then it's a TXT record. So what we'll do is, in the DNS zone editor, there's something called TXT. If you see it out here, let's go here, and then it says leave empty for root domain. So yes, just leave it empty, 24 hours, and the value is this. So value, just paste this one, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Okay. Leave this empty for root domain. So root domain is something like flipbytes.com. Okay. When you have something like abc.flipbytes.com, that's a subdomain. But for our purposes, we just need to actually keep it in the root domain. So let's keep it empty. Okay. And that's it. So once you create that, now you'll see text record is created. Okay. And that's it. So it doesn't matter whether it's GoDaddy or it is Namecheap. What I would recommend is doing a quick search on how to add text record in GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever your domain provider is. So it's pretty straightforward to do. Okay. So in our case, basically, I've added the text record now, and now I'm going to go ahead and check. So let's check. Your domain Flipbytes has been successfully verified, and this is all done now. Okay. And that's it. So now I have verified this thing, so it's on, and I can say website on, and then receive support emails on my email address as well. So this takes care of the second point, which is verify your builder profile. Okay. And we can actually enable your name or your verified website. So I would prefer a website, because if you have a website, it is, if you build a GPT with your website out there, so that's a great way to drive traffic to your website from your GPT. All right, this is done, and I'm going to switch off name, and I just want the website out here. Okay. All right. Last is, please review our usage policies. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for the usage policies. But when you're creating your GPT, you need to make sure that it abides and complies with the usage policies of OpenAI, so that it can be listed on the GPT Store. Okay. And they have brand guidelines as well. So if you see out here, they have GPT brand guidelines, which you need to follow as well. So I'm going to leave a link to both of these with the usage as well as the brand guidelines within the description itself, so you can easily access it. Now, the next thing which in the blog when they talk about is builders can earn based on GPT usage. In Q1, we will launch the GPT Builder Revenue Program. As the first step, US builders will be paid based on the user engagement with the GPTs. Okay, so they need to define what is exactly user engagement. Will it be the number of chats, or how will it be defined? Okay, we'll provide details on the criteria for payment as we get closer. Okay, so yes, it is not very well defined the way it is in App Store or Play Store, where you actually put a price tag on your apps and then you take, so there is a revenue sharing model. So it's not very straightforward as that. Maybe it develops as, as more and more people start using these GPTs. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about the plan. So OpenAI has introduced a new plan called the team. Okay, so when you actually go here and you click on upgrade plan, currently I am on the premium plan, which you can see. But they have also introduced something called a team plan. So in the team plan, what you have is you can actually have higher message caps. Then you can create and share GPTs with your workspace. And most importantly, I mean, maybe it is important for a lot of people, but there will not be any training on your data. But one thing which you need to understand is that this team plan, it is, even though it's $25 a month, it is paid annually and minimum to users. So you're looking at $600 upfront if in case you want to upgrade to a team plan. And that's it. Hopefully, you should have a good idea about the GPT Store now, and I'll keep you updated. Remember to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out. Also, if you want me to help you with any custom GPT, check out my AI automation agency, Flipbytes. I'll drop all the links in the description. Here are some additional videos that you may find useful. I can't wait to see you in future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.